Howdy y'all, Carl here. Today is going to be the first in what I hope to become a regular series of cooking videos. A little bit of background about me. Single guy, I live in an apartment. I know how to cook. I just get really tired of cooking for myself and then having to clean up. You know, it's a lot of work just for one person, so I kind of got into the habit of eating out or grabbing food here or there. And I'm really kind of getting tired of it, putting on some weight, and just feeling kind of cruddy eating all that fast food. So I've decided to start cooking at home more and deal with all the cleanup and whatever. So I'm going to kind of chronicle it here. Some of the things I'm going to be trying to do is finding basically bachelor chow videos or recipes online and trying them out in the kitchen and see how they go. Maybe it will reduce some of my cleaning stress or whatever. But anyway, so this is going to be the first one. I hope you enjoy it. On today's menu, we're going to be making Dr. Pepper chicken. So, Dr. Pepper chicken came from a recipe I saw online where you cook some chicken in a slow cooker using Dr. Pepper to make a sauce. I'd also seen a couple videos online of people doing a very similar thing in a rice cooker. With Coke. So I decided to give it a shot with Dr. Pepper. I like the idea of cooking in a rice cooker. It seems like it cooks a little bit faster than having to wait all day for it to cook in a slow cooker, which I'm not opposed to using, but sometimes you just want something kind of fast and dirty and you don't want to plan to cook something for 8 or 12 hours, which is what it would take in a slow cooker. So anyway, let's see what we got going on here. Alright, so for this recipe, I'm going to need the all-important Dr. Pepper, a little bit of soy sauce. This is actually low sodium tamari, but it's basically the same thing. Crushed red peppers because I like a little heat. And today I'm going to be using chicken drumettes, or actually just full-size drumsticks. So it's a pretty simple recipe from what I could read online, and adapting this to a rice cooker recipe. So take the meat, put it in the bottom of your rice cooker. Basically just layer the meat in and however you can fit it in there. I think I may be able to get it all in one layer. Let's see. Alright, so you got the meat in one layer. Wash my hands because sanitation, you know. Nobody wants salmonella, so pardon me. Alright, so now that the chicken's in the slow cooker, or the rice cooker I should say, gonna add a little bit of ground chili flakes, a little bit of the soy sauce, give it a little saltiness. And a lot of the recipes I read called for about a half a cup to a cup of the Dr. Pepper or Coke. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of fill it up just to cover the chicken. I kind of got the idea, or thought of trying this idea before I looked online, this recipe I should say, from one of my local wing restaurants has a Dr. Pepper sauce that they use. Or that they use to coat some of their wings in, and it's really delicious. So I started thinking about trying to figure that out, how to make that at home, and this is what I came up with. Like I said, originally I seen this done in a rice cooker. I don't remember on which channel, but they used Coke, so we'll just substitute the Coke for Dr. Pepper. Anyway, so you put the lid on the rice cooker, you power it up, and then I'm going to set it to brown rice setting, and we're going to let this cook. I'm assuming it's probably going to take about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll check back on it. Alright y'all, so the chicken's been cooking for just over an hour. I think it's done. I think I may have added a little bit too much of the Dr. Pepper. As you can see, it's just kind of boiling away. I assumed and was hoping that it would kind of cook down and make a thick sauce, but it didn't. But anyway, so I'm going to let this cook for about 10 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead and add the steamer rack. We're going to have a little broccoli to go along with these chicken legs, and we'll let that go for 5 or 10 more minutes until that broccoli is done. Alright y'all, so the meal's all done. I'll take a peek at the plate. I've got some tomato rice that I made earlier in the day. My steamed broccoli came out great. It's nice and green. And then the main entree, what the video is all about, is that Dr. Pepper chicken. It's got a great color to it. It is cooked all the way through. The only thing I can say that was a little disappointing is the sauce didn't cook down and make kind of a sauce, like a thick sauce, like a barbecue type sauce. But that's alright. Well, let's see how it tastes. I'm just going to tear a little piece off. Here you go. You can see how well it's cooked. I gotta say, that actually came out very good. The meat is very moist, very tender. You can taste the sweetness of the Dr. Pepper. You can taste just a little hint of spice from the, excuse me, the chili flakes. And the soy sauce is not overpowering. There's just the right amount of salt. So, success, yes. Was it as fast and easy as I thought it would be? Very easy. Took a little longer than I thought. I'm going to keep tweaking the recipe. I do think this is a success, and I'll make it again. I'm going to try and figure out a way to make it so that the next time I cook it, the sauce cooks down to where so I can have like a thick, savory sauce. But anyway, I'm going to enjoy this dinner. Cheers, y'all. Have a good night. Thanks for watching.